Section 3.2, example 5, describing sets on real number lines. Describe the interval of values shown below using inequality notation, set builder notation, and interval notation. So starting with the easiest one that we've been using, we're going to do interval notation first. So interval notation, we're going to start from looking at where we start. And it looks like we're starting here at 1. So for interval notation, interval notation starting at 1. And that one's a closed circle, so we're going to use a bracket there. And from 1, we go all the way up to 3. And here at 3, we have a closed circle as well. So we're also going to use brackets. And we have a little bit of space here. And we pick up a 5. So we're going to unite this with another set from 5. And we stop at infinity. And with infinity, we're always going to use parentheses. That 5 is an open circle. So because it's an open circle, we're going to use parentheses. That's our interval notation. And inequality, I feel like that one's going to be the next easier one. So let's go with inequality notation. And with inequality notation, what we're doing is we're identifying some variable. And this is a bit of a stretch because we don't have anything to compare this to. We're just going to call these values of x. So this line here is going to be our x-axis, just because we don't have any other solution here. We don't have any other sort of variable. I'm just using x because it's what we're going to be using kind of the rest of the semester. But from here, starting off at our leftmost value, we have values of x going from 1 all the way up to 3. So for that one, we have x starting off at 1 and going all the way up to 3. And we're saying that 1 is less than x, and x is less than 3, less than or equal to. So remember, because it is a closed circle, we're going to use that equal to part of our inequalities. And same thing over here, equal to part of the inequality. So there's that. So we have all of those numbers are part of the set, or we have this other part of the set right here too. So for this one, x is going from 5 all the way up to infinity. But because we are going up to infinity, we don't really have to include that part. And one more personal preference is me having x here in the bottom. We say that x is going to be less than 5. So numbers to the left of 5, no, it's going to be greater than 5. So x is greater than 5. We're not going to put the equal to part because this is an open circle, so we're not going to put the equal to part. So x is greater than 5. And now lastly, they want us to put this in set builder notation. So set builder notation. We could use our inequality notation to help us out with the set builder notation. So with set builder notation, you're identifying first what variable you're working with. We say x, given that x belongs to this set or that set. So this set here or that set. This line right here is, we consider that given. So x given that 1 is less than or equal to x, less than or equal to 3, or that x is greater than 5. All these 3 solutions are solutions to that graph that was given to us. but it's three completely different ways of writing everything. For the most part, we're going to use interval notation. We shouldn't be using the other two quite as often, but it's still really good to know those two. That's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, bye.